So how do hackers really go after everyday individuals like you and I? Well, first of all, we have the good old phishing scam. Now, the emails in this scam come in various flavors and formats, but a very common example would be where the scammer would claim to be from a reputable company, like let's say PayPal, and then they will tell you that, oh, your PayPal account has been flagged because of suspicious activity, and then they will threaten you. They will say if you don't log into your PayPal account and fix this issue within 24 hours, your account will be banned. And of course, in that email, there will be this nice link inviting you to click on it. You click on the link, you now see what appears to be the login page for PayPal. You provide your username and your password, you log in, you think everything is fine, not knowing that behind the scenes, your credentials have just been sent to the cyber criminals because that page that you logged into was actually fake. We also have the phishing scam, where instead of an email, the attackers would actually call you, and very often it would be somebody with a very thick Indian accent, claimed to be John Smith, who happens to work for Microsoft, and that they've noticed that your computer has lots of malware and viruses, and now they're calling to help you fix the issues. They're calling to help you remove all those malware. You just have to follow their instructions. Just do whatever they tell you to do. We also do have the credential theft, where the victims who fall to this kind of attack are those who typically will use the exact same password for everything. They have this one golden or master password they use for their social media accounts, their email accounts, their bank accounts, for any kind of accounts that they have online. So all the attackers really need to do is to gain access to this one password, and then they'll gain access to everything. Next is a classic, and that's of course malware. Now, there are so many ways how hackers can attempt to infect you with malware, but a very common way would be for them to create fake applications for your mobile device. They upload them into the App Store, you go in there, you download the application thinking it's a game that you can play and have fun with, not knowing that application is actually a Trojan, and behind the scenes, there's actually malicious programs running that have been designed to cause damage and maybe even steal your information and send them back to the attackers. There's also the SIM swap attacks that have become very, very popular today. Basically, the idea is for the hackers to gain access to your SIM card. Now, the reason why this can be very devastating is because if you're somebody who has set up two-factor authentication on your accounts, meaning that before anyone can log into your account, they will have to provide an SMS code that has been sent to your SIM card. Now, if the attackers are able to gain access to your SIM card, they can intercept those codes and then log in on your behalf, and the amount of damage that they can do can be really, really devastating. So the core idea in this lecture is to understand that most hacks and most cyber criminals are successful not because they're like intellectual geniuses or because they used some form of advanced cyber tactics or anything like that. They're successful simply because their victims make very simple mistakes, such as clicking on that phishing link, installing a fake application, or falling victim to a phishing call, things like that. So the idea here is that the vast majority of cyber attacks are successful just because the victims, human beings, made simple mistakes. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next class.